Shall we? Let's do this. As you can see, I have some hot tea, and there's so many things happening, and I could not put a video out because these 2 months I'm talking about, February and March. Hate is a strong word, but I want to say that I hate these 2 months because I'm sick like a dog with some seasonal allergy. And I keep on sipping tea to keep on helping me because that's what I got in here, tea. I already drink like maybe 5 to 6 cups during the day. See if I can go because I need to be at least trying to be productive to make some video. And so many things already happening that I could not put a video out. I hate it. The fact that this allergy been killing me. Canon put a camera that has 4K that people can pay for, even though we all know the body is crap, all plasticky, and it's not a camera that people will buy to make video production. But however, they finally can brag about it. They put 4K on the M50. Great job, Canon. But however, tonight we're here to talk about a camera that costs $2,000. Full frame, 4K video, can shoot up to 10 frames per second. Please welcome the Sony A7iii. This camera been making so much noise since they put it out. And with the price for the $2,000, it's look like people are trying to say this camera is the GH5 Killer. Is it really time to put your GH5 on the garbage because of that Sony A7iii full frame camera? To tell the truth, from a distance, the A7iii look pretty good. A full frame camera for $2,000. The camera is full of good features. As you already know, this is a Sony camera. It's a mirrorless. Like I said, the camera is full frame. It can shoot in complete silence mode. Has in-body image stabilization, 4K video at 100 megabit per second, 696 autofocus point. The A7iii also has a great autofocus system that can even detect the eye. That means you can focus to get a clean, sharp image right on the eye. The A7iii has the same body with the A7iii, 24.2 megapixel with a back illuminated sensor, dual SD card, S-Log2, S-Log3 are also including. Panasonic, you heard? Because we still have to pay for your Vlog L. We said clearly the camera is a great camera, but at times I'm looking at it and I wonder why people brag so much about that camera when the camera can only shoot 4K at 24 and 30p and 100 megabit per second. The camera cannot do 10-bit 422. It can only do 8-bit, and the G85, I'm talking about the Panasonic G85, can do that too. It can shoot 4K at 24, 30, and 100 megabit per second. Is really the A7iii is a GH5 killer? So let's think about what we find inside that GH5. And this is the camera that I'm shooting that video with. I don't feel too well. Let me sip my tea for a minute. I really hope this video gets reach you well, and if you're watching that video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, consider subscribing because we need you here as a subscriber. The GH5 or GH5S, whichever one you want to choose, because that's the camera that compared to it. It's cost the same amount of money, $2,000. The camera, like I said, can shoot 4K, 24 and 30p at 100 megabit per second. 8-bit 420. The camera has in-body image stabilization great. We also have all that in the Panasonic GH5. We have 4K speaking, 10-bit 422, 4K at 60p. Maybe there's something that I don't understand. Is it just because the camera is full frame that people run about it like that, that it's so great? Does it look good? Of course, yes. the A7 III look very good, full of features. When you look at it, it is a great camera that has 4K, 24, but all of them that's 8-bit 420 and only 100 megabit per second. The GH5 can shoot 4K at 400 megabit per second. So is it about the sensor? Please, I'd like for you to comment down below. Let me know why you think that the A7 III is a way better camera than the GH5, that we should put the GH5 on the corner. I know the camera got a great autofocus system, better than the GH5, but if you shoot video, the GH5 to me is still the king out there because of the full features. Let's wait to see what Sony do with the A7S Mark III to see if they give us 10-bit 422, at least if they put 4K at 60p on that camera. This is the camera that I'm waiting for. Am I going to be chasing to buy the A7 III? Yes, I want one. I want to see how it performs, why people are saying it is that good when we know the camera doesn't really have a touch screen. A touch to focus is not a touch screen, and we already know no one mentioned anything about that camera overheat. And we gotta give it to Sony because they improved the low light on the camera. This battery is great, better than the GH5. They got great battery life. We have to say they are putting some improvement. People been complaining about it, but they don't touch the screen on the back. The screen also only can go up and down. It's not swivel. We all know people love that swivel screen we find on that GH5 where you can turn it around and vlog. I never thought I could be feeling a little bit better talking about it because people been so pumped about the A7 III. Great camera. But GH5 Killer, they're going to need to put some 4K 60p, 422 10-bit, focus speaking before we can try to compare them. I know they are the same price. Please, if you are watching this video, let me know from your perspective why you think the A7 III is a better camera than the Panasonic GH5, especially for video. My AC just kicking, so if you like the video, go ahead, give us a thumbs up. And remember, if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel. We want you on board as a subscriber. And as always, I will catch you on the next video. That is hot.